Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited today to be filming this video. So if you guys want to see some eye looks, some swatches, hear my thoughts on the new Glamlite X Scooby Doo collection, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I post about 2 to 3 beauty videos every week, sometimes more, sometimes less. So if you like to see new makeup releases, tan skin tone friendly reviews, then this is the place for you. Highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you don't miss out. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. You guys, YouTube has been going through some things. I know everybody's talking about it all the time, but just make sure that you're still subscribed, because I was literally watching Samantha's videos, I think was it last week, when she was talking about all the trouble she's been having with YouTube. So just make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube likes to unsubscribe people and I would hate for you to miss out on this great content. Anyways, I was really interested in the Glamlite and Scooby Doo collection, so I decided to go ahead and pick up the 2 eyeshadow palettes. I thought the collection was really beautiful, but I'm kind of trying to just buy less, and so I actually bought the Scooby Doo Glamlite palette bundle, and I also grabbed the Barbie eyeshadow palette. So I actually got my order in today, and I also got the Scooby Doo collection in PR, which has never happened before, but Glamlite sent it over. So they sent me the Scooby Doo X Glamlite full collection with limited edition box for $125. So that's what I'm going to be playing with today, and I'm just going to put my 2 Scooby Doo palettes that I bought into a giveaway. I think I'm going to put that giveaway in my new makeup releases Monday video, so make sure you come back to watch that one. I have a few things that I've gotten in PR, and I figured I could do a giveaway because my last giveaway actually went really well, so I'm very, very excited about that. But the cool thing about this collection is everything is basically under $20. So for example, each of the lipsticks are $10, the mascara is $14, the liner is $15, both of the palettes are $20 each. And like I said, you could buy that bundle like I did and save a bit of money. Plus you can use my code if you want to save more money. And then the highlighter is $18. So I love, 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 love how they did that. And from what I've seen so far, because I have watched a few videos on this collection, everybody is really, really enjoying the quality. So let me go ahead and show you guys a few of the close-ups that I filmed earlier before we started filming. And let me show you the box. This is so cute. And I definitely grew up watching Scooby-Doo. I haven't watched it in a long, long time, but I used to really, really enjoy. So this collection just goes straight to my little nostalgic heart. And then we have the 2 eyeshadow palettes. So we have the Ruh-Roh Raggy 10 shade palette and the Creeps and Crawls 10 shade palette. So I really like these smaller palette sizes. I mean, Glamlite has done smaller palettes in the past. I have like a few of the donut palettes, the Hershey Kisses palettes. So they have done smaller palettes, but I like the format of these because they aren't in like funky packaging. Yes, there's a lot of detail, but the palettes are just regular rectangle packaging. And on the back here it says, inspired by Scooby-Doo and his mystery solving gang, Ruh-Roh Raggy 10 shade palette will have you confident and ready to face the night. The Mystery Inc. gang have teamed up with Glamlite to help create the perfect go-to palette. The Creeps and Crawls 10 shade palette leaves you looking like a mystery for your night out. So these are stunning. They're both 18-month shelf life, cruelty-free, and vegan. And all of the ingredients are listed on the back of the boxes. And oh my gosh, the attention to detail on these palettes are so nice. And I just cannot believe that Glamlite is selling these for $20. I have just felt like this type of color story has just been like the rage. This is giving me Beauty Bay Dark Fantasy vibes. These dark jewel tone blue green shades with the lime greens is so, so fun. And I just am so appreciative that indie brands have really embraced this color story, because I feel like when I first got on YouTube, like I couldn't have even hoped for a palette like this. So I'm definitely going to throw up swatches while I'm talking as well. So you guys know I love eyeshadow palettes, so those are definitely the star of the show for me. And then we have this beautiful highlighter, and this packaging is so cool. I showed my husband. I think it's called Lutencent or something. We looked it up because he kept saying holographic, and I'm like, no, it's not called holographic. It's called something else. So yeah, I did swatch this as well. There's like a greeny highlight and a purpley highlight. Massive pans, like you're gonna be using this highlighter forever. And I just think the packaging is so, so cute. Then we have these really cute lipsticks, and the packaging is so cute, and I swatched them, and I think the shades are really wearable shades. I think the nude is very pretty, and then there's like a rosy mauve color, and then like a darker rosy shade. So definitely very wearable lipsticks. I do wish their nude would just be a little bit more of a terracotta nude, but you know, a girl can dream. But I think they made good choices there. And then we have a mascara, which I don't know if Glamlite has ever done a mascara, so I'm excited to try it. It's called the Batscara. And then we have Bat Eyes, which they say is like the most waterproof eyeliner. Like I've seen little reels that they've been posting on the Glamlite Instagram where people are like trying to wash it off. So I'm a little nervous because I'm like, am I going to be able to get this off? But I'm also really, really excited to try those out. And then the last thing in the collection are these lashes, which look very wispy and beautiful. You guys know I'm not a big lash person, and sometimes the Glamlite lashes are like very, very extra, like the ones that came out with Michaela's collection. So I'm always a little nervous, but I think I can manage to pull these off. I'm gonna probably have to trim them a little bit just because I don't think that my eyes can fit these on, but I'm definitely gonna give it a go. So that is the entire collection. I hope I was able to fit all of my B-roll while I was chatting to you guys, but I'm so ready to put these palettes on my eyes. I think I'm just gonna do one look on each eye. I don't really have a whole lot of time today because I'm filming it on a Saturday. My daughter's taking a nap, so I'm trying to squeeze this in as a bonus video. So I hope you guys enjoy, but yeah, let's go ahead and put this makeup on this face. Okay guys, so I have most of my makeup on. Let's put on these eyeshadow palettes. So I did swatch these beforehand just because I like to know kind of what I'm dealing with as far as shadows go, and I'm very, very excited. I'm gonna start off with the Ruh-Roh Raggy palette. So I'm very, very excited. Just gonna grab a Sigma E27 and start off with the lime green shade. I will say the metallics of this palette definitely seem like the star of the show. They swatched out of this world, you guys. Like, so shiny, so sparkly, so creamy. So I'm very, very excited to play with the metallics, but you know, we gotta save the best for last. So we're gonna play with the mattes first, and I definitely wanted to use this green. It looks way more vibrant on the crease than it did in the swatch. I was a little bit nervous because it kind of swatched a little more dull than I was anticipating, so I'm glad to see it come alive on the eye, and it's blending beautifully. Next, I'm gonna go into the green shade that's right next to it. It's like a teal color, and we're just gonna kind of concentrate that onto the outer corner and bring it almost halfway into the crease. And then for the last shade in the look, I'm going to use the dark blue on the outer corner just because there is a dark green, but I thought maybe the blue could be kind of fun just for a change, although the other palette is a blue-purple palette too. I'm just going to mix the dark blue and the green because why not? Because I can and I will. This is really cool because I feel like a lot of times with Glamlite, I have a lot of lighter shades to work with, or like mid-tone shades. So I'm happy to see them doing some dark mattes because, you know, you can never have too many dark mattes. Okay, so I'm just going to take that limey green shade and just kind of help blend the crease a little bit because I feel like the contrast there is a little bit harsh. Okay, we like how that's looking, nice and deep. And then I want to grab this nice limey green shade for the lid. And then I don't really know what else I'm going to use, but let's start off with the limey green shade. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. This palette is so bright in its own way, like so vibrant. You guys know I always like to spray my metallics, and we're just gonna go for the green. So pretty. I'm telling you, Glamlite always had a good formula, but I feel like from the Happy Hour collection to the Frosted Flakes collection, like they've really taken up their metallic formula a few notches, and it shows, and I'm not mad about it at all. Kind of trying to help blend that, and then I want to use a little bit of the this green shade is stunning, but actually let's use green because like I said, the other palette is definitely more purple blue, so let's give green its moment on this eyeball. But yeah, isn't that so stunning? It's so vibrant. I love. So I'm just gonna leave that for now, work on this eye, and then we'll do lower lash line after. So let's switch over to the Creeps and Crawls palette, which, I mean, how stunning is this palette? So I'm gonna grab a new clean blending brush. I'm gonna grab this one from Sigma and Beauty Bird. This is the Dream Blending Brush. I love these types of brushes, and I'm gonna start off with this light lilac-y shade on the inner corner. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I really like that color too. Okay, and then I want to use this teal shade, so I'm just going to stick with the same brush and put it on the outer corner. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Shade works really well if you just press it almost. Oh, that is so pigmented and beautiful. I love. And then I'm going to take some of the metallics. But really quick, I just want to throw the two highlighter shades from the highlighter on my brow bone because it's looking a little, you know, like it needs some blending there. So I'm just gonna tuck the purpley highlight shade up there, and then I'm gonna take the green one for this side and, you know, give myself a little bit of a glitter brow as well, because, you know, nothing wrong with that. And on this eye, I'm going to take that lilac shade and kind of just blend it a little bit more. And then I'm going to go back in the brush with the teal and just tap that back on. There are some darker colors in this palette, but I don't think I want to add them. I just kind of want to do that teal color because it's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to use this metallic shade on the lid on this eye look. So let's pick it up. It's, oh gosh, I just dug my brush into that. That was a bad plan. It's very soft, you guys. So just keep that in mind. Give it a little spray. And oh, that's stunning. This color is reminding me of a color I very recently played with that I was wearing in my haul video. And oh my gosh, it's so sparkly. And I think I'm going to take a little bit of the other purpley color, kind of run that onto the outer edge. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Kind of gonna blend that a little bit because I feel like the line was a little harsh, but there we go. It's pretty cool. I think I have a little bit of fallout, but I can dust that off with some powder. So let me do that really quick. Let me throw on some eyeliner and I'll be right back to do the lower lash line. Okay, so for eyeliner, I used one from Kaleidos. This is the shade Limelight, and it works on both sides because it's a multi-chrome. I really, really like these eyeliners. I need some volunteers to help me clean brushes. Oh my goodness, I'm always struggling. I'm always struggling. Okay, let me go ahead and start with this side. So I'm gonna grab this really pretty green, and we're just gonna run that on the lower lash line. I'm just using this melt brush, and I definitely want to use the highlighter palette as an inner corner. I haven't put the highlighter on my face yet. I figured we'd do that after the eye looks are done. But yeah, it's gonna take me a bit to get to the eye looks being done because there's a lot of different products in this collection. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up this teal shade next with this brush and just kind of run that on the outer corner. Kind of like how not smoky the lower lash line is. So I'm not gonna actually add this dark green, which I would have typically done. I'm just gonna leave it, and then I'm gonna switch over to this palette, and I'm gonna use that light purple shade. We're just gonna run that on the lower lash line. Kind of love that pop of green that the Kaleidos liner is adding to the waterline. Just a little bit different. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of that teal and just join that up on the outer corner. Really enjoying how that's looking. Now we're gonna grab the highlighters, and let's go ahead and start with the little purpley shade. And we're gonna, I should maybe spray that. That's looking very intense on my hand. But I'm gonna pick it up with this little pencil brush and really kind of run that on the inner corner so we can have a nice pop. And then I'm gonna switch to the green and give it a little spray. So pretty. I love that we can use the highlighters in the inner corners, but those are the two. So we're almost done, but not really. But not really. So let's play with eyeliner. Then we gotta put glue on the lashes. And then while that sets, we'll throw on some mascara. I think that should be the order that I do that in. Okay, so I'm excited for this eyeliner. I haven't used an eyeliner like this in a while. I should probably give it a little shake. I love the colors of the packaging. You guys know green is one of my favorite colors. So it's like a really thin brush. Apparently I'm bold because I'm just like, let me just go right in. But it always helps to have a little bit of eyeliner on your lash line, especially when you're doing falsies, because it helps the band blend. So I think this was the perfect thing to add to this collection because they have lashes with the collection too. So I don't know if I want to do a wing, but that was pretty easy to use. I want to get my mirror in really close so I can see how I'm doing. It's applying really nice and opaque. You know, sometimes with these liners like this, they can like crack or like they're not as opaque, so they just look kind of shitty, but this one is not doing that at all, so I like that. The brush is nice and thin, so you can just kind of like build it up and make it more dramatic if you want to, or you can just do a nice thin line and it's not gonna get too crazy. So I'm just gonna let that dry, and let's look at these lashes. I feel like I definitely need to give them a bit of a trim because they look kind of long. Oh crap, I forgot to put mascara on. Shoot. Okay, let me just throw on some of this mascara on my lashes because you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to put mascara on so that it helps blend. You know what I mean? I just got mascara on my eye look. That's fun. That's fun. Oh. Definitely just poked myself in the eye with that brush. I totally screwed this up, by the way. I've gone back and looked at makeup looks that I've done on my channel where I'm wearing falsies, and I'm like, I can totally see the lash lifting. So I'm trying my best to make sure it's not doing that in this video, but listen, listen, I never said that I knew how to do this perfectly when it comes to lashes. So just, you know, bear with me. Something in the band is like stabbing my eyes on this eye, which kind of sucks, but they're on. They're on. So let's just take it easy. Let's put on some mascara on the lower lash line while the lashes dry. It's a nice brush. I think it's like a fiber brush. It's not a plastic brush. It's definitely a little big for the lower lash line, so I suggest taking it easy while you apply that. I'm going to wait for it to dry and I'm going to do a few more coats, but let's go ahead and play with the highlighter palette. Okay, so it looks like all my highlighter brushes are in hiding, so I'm going to have to use the same one. I'll just flip the sides over, but let's start off with the purple, and I'm just going to put that on this side just to go with the look. Glamlite, just from like past experiences, they have very like, you know, bam highlighters. This one is applying really nicely. It looks pretty smooth. It's not like overly scary, but it's definitely doing like a really pretty pop. I don't want to use too much, but kind of built that up there so you guys can see it. And then I'm going to flip the brush over and go into the green. This one definitely feels a little bit more sparkly. Holy smokes. Okay, well, you know, the aliens are going to be able to see the signals. The green one's definitely more over the top than the purple, in my opinion. Okay, for lip liner, I'm just going to use one that I have from Glamlite. This is from the Frosted Flakes collection. Okay, so I'm going to try out the peachy color. This is called Ruh-Roh lipstick. And I am a little nervous because it looks a little light. But since I have so much going on top, I figured I'd try this out on the lips. Okay, I like that color way more than I thought I would, so I'm gonna go ahead, throw on some earrings, and I will be right back to give you guys my thoughts on this new Glamlite collection. Okay, friends, so here is the finished look. What do you guys think? I'm actually really loving it. I'm so excited that I got a chance to play with all these products. Let me tell you really quick what else is on my face today. So I have been loving my Hourglass Ambient Foundation. I grabbed it in a new shade during the Sephora sale. I grabbed 11, and I think this is going to be a great match for me during the winter time. And then for concealer, just trying to use this one up. Powder is my Sigma Soft Focus powder. And then for blush, I tried to do something a little different. This is Rosy from Say, and I just wanted something a little bit light. And for bronzer, I pulled out an oldie but a goodie. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Deep Bronze. I haven't used that one in a while. So those are some of the makeup products that aren't from Glamlite that I used today. And I will try and link everything on my face in the description box. I might even be able to find these earrings for you guys if you're interested. So check down below if you want to shop any of those links. Now let's go ahead and talk about the Glamlite products. So I will say I'm least impressed probably by the mascara, just because I don't feel like I'm going to have like a lot of thoughts on this just yet, but I'm definitely going to continue using it. I think the packaging is so stunning, and I love that they did like this soft touch packaging. There's so much detail in this, and the fact that Glamlite's able to produce this stuff for an affordable price is truly remarkable. So I'm very excited about that. And I will say eyeliner is probably next, just because I don't wear a lot of liquid liner anymore. I used to wear a wing liner every day. Like 2-3 years ago, I would wear a liquid liner every day, but I don't do that as much, but this isn't bad. I'm excited to see how it hangs on because they're making a lot of claims about the wearability and the length of wear on that liner. So I'm definitely curious about that. Next, I will say probably the lashes. So all those three things are probably like my least favorite in the collection just because I'm not like a big lash wearer. These do look pretty good. From what I can tell, I feel like I was able to put them on well. So that's nice. I just have one. This one is like poking my eye and it's definitely like a user thing because I think I cut it kind of funky. Anyway, they look really nice. They're super wispy and they're very light. So I'm excited about these. Maybe I'll give them another wear. You know, I've been trying to embrace the lashes. I feel like I've gotten so many lashes in PR, so I've been trying to use them so that I can have like favorite lashes and things like that. These are really, really pretty. I really like how they look. So that's a plus. I think the next thing I would say is probably the highlighter palette because I am not a big colorful highlighter wearer. I definitely like the purpley one. It's not as like shimmery looking on the face and it's definitely more subtle compared to the green, but very, very cute, very fun if you like a colorful highlighter. Again, wonderful price. The packaging on this is by far the best packaging in the collection, I would say. But yeah, super duper cute. As always, Glamlite kills it with their highlighters. I mean, do you guys remember the Frosted Flake packaging? I mean, whoever came up with that is a genius. So yeah, very pretty, fun, colorful highlighters. Next, I would say is the lipsticks. I'm really excited to have these. I was really scared about this shade, but I think it looks really good on me. I wasn't sure because sometimes it can look very concealer lip, but I think they nailed the tone of this. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to use that lipstick quite a bit. And yeah, very cool. I think it would have been fun if they did some more like bold shades. They probably went for wearability with the shade choices. I feel like Glamlite typically does that with their lip collection. So super cute. Again, it has that soft touch packaging. There's a lot of detail in each of the tubes. So very, very cute. Really nice work on that. And of course, for me, my favorites are the palettes. I did buy these technically with my own money and I happened to get this in PR, but holy smokes, these metallics pack a punch. They're not for the faint of heart. I will say the mattes are like, they're okay. They work really well. They're pigmented. They're blendable. They're really, really nice, but the metallics are turned up in these palettes. So if you like really sparkly eyeshadow, but you want something affordable, you don't want to buy like a big palette from Glamlite, these might be a really, really good option for you. I think they're so sparkly. I mean, you guys saw the swatches. They look so intense. I was just like shocked by the quality of the eyeshadows. So very, very excited for this collection. Thank you to Glamlite for sending it my way. Like I mentioned, I do have a code with Glamlite. I'm an affiliate. I've been an affiliate for a while. So if you use the code KHMAKEUP, you can save some money. Sometimes they have really good sales. I'm not sure if this collection is going to be available for much longer. I think I heard somebody mention that this collection is very close to selling out. I'm not sure about that myself. I think this is what I heard like somebody say on the internet. So I'm just passing that information along if you are a big Scooby Doo fan. I am very impressed with this collection. I think that now that I got the whole collection in PR, I'm so glad I tried the lipsticks because I wasn't planning on buying them just because I have so many lipsticks. But if you are in the market for some really pretty lipsticks, I would highly recommend at least picking up the shade, this one in the purple packaging, because I was very pleasantly surprised by it. So yeah, I really like this collection. Let me know your thoughts. Did you pick this one up? I love chatting to you guys in the comments, and I will see you in another video very, very soon. I don't think I'm going to post anything tomorrow, but I'll definitely have new makeup releases, and then we have a very, very, very exciting video this Friday. Make sure you're making a little note in your little notebook. There's going to be something very, very exciting happening for KARENHARRIS makeup. we might be doing something. So definitely come back for Friday's video, and I'll have some other videos go up as well during the week. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!